Welcome to Devotions today. Who or what do we spend most of our time on, and how does this impact us? Whom do we let speak into our lives? The barrage of news, the hype of sensationalism of media, the programs like Housewives of La La Land. Whom we spend a lot of time with says a lot about our character. You know the well-known saying, if you run with wolves, you will learn to howl. The wisdom of Proverbs 27:10 says, do not forsake your own friend or your father's friend, and do not go to your brother's house in the day of calamity. Better is a neighbor who is near than a brother far away. And I don't think that they're talking about distance here. Listen closely to those whom God has sent your way, not the negative, the critical, or the selfish ones. Charles Schwab said that when a man has put a limit on what he will do, he has put a limit on what he can do. Bloom with those who are prepared to blossom, not just exist. Never say never. I love the two gospel songs that encourage us to soar like eagles, as well as verse 4 in Psalm 91, he will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. At the same time, I also accept that I am who I am, warts and all, and hope that my friendship group accept who I am at my worst, not the made-up, masked, perfect version of who I am, or the version of what others expect me to be. I think that wives and mums particularly battle with this concept. One expects the profile to be super mom, patient with badly behaved children, providing cookies and delicious meals at all times, good looking and hip from hours at the gym, as well as work to bring home the bacon. Psychologists when children are upset. The perfect poster. Have you noticed that every picture one sees of Jesus, he is handsome, thin, with amazing hair? Oh, I do love a man with good hair. Don't tell my husband he's bald. Does the Bible tell us that this was his physical appearance? And would that change how we feel about him? The way we allocate it reflects our priorities, values, and ultimately our relationship with God. Psalm 90:12 says, teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Being mindful of how we spend each moment and with whom is a sacred currency that once spent cannot be regained. When we prioritize time with God, we nourish our souls. And by aligning our time and with what truly matters, our relationship with God, service to others, the cultivation of our spiritual life, spending time with like-minded friends, as well as listening to information that uplifts the soul, we grow into the fullness of who we are called to be. Let's bloom, not just exist. See you next time.